Hello and welcome here at your yoga journey. My name is Daniela and I'm happy that you're practicing again with me. Today we want to give our headstand a little go. Don't worry if you're not the kind of headstand person. You can just do the class and have a vinyasa or anything else instead of trying the headstand. The class is therefore all about stability in the upper body, balance and some kind of strength exercises. So we just start right in the middle on our yoga mat. Come to sit down. Close your eyes for a moment. Let your hands rest in your lap. Maybe you want to bring chin to chest to really rest for a moment. Concentrate on your breathing. Find your balance, your inner balance here. Try to calm down. And with the next inhale, start dangling your head to the right side, to the left side. Try to feel if there is any kind of pain or something. If you find some, just beware that you don't try the headstand. Then it's maybe too much for today. Roll your head over to the other side again. Just giving them a little bit of a movement here. Twist over to the left side. And to the right again. Well done. With the next inhale, come forward into your tabletop position. From here, we move through a few cats and cows. With the inhale, try the cow pose. With the exhale, the cat. With the inhale, the cow pose. Really go into your hollow back. With the exhale, the cat. Inhale, cow pose. Exhale, cat. Well done. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat pose. With the next inhale, find your neutral tabletop position to find some balance here. And from here on, we start our Vinyasa class. Move with your hands forward until your forearms are on the ground. So we have like a puppy variation here. Try to make a really hollow back and bring your hands together. So we have the pincher arms, but our puppy pose back. If you want, you can try to stretch out your arms in front of you. And if that's not enough of a stretch, then you can try to bring your hands between your shoulder blades to really deepen your hollow back. We just want to give our spine a good stretch here. Try whatever variation suits you. With the next inhale, bring your hands again onto your yoga mat and come back into your tabletop position. From here we start lifting the left leg and the right arm. With the inhale, bringing them together under the body. With the exhale, stretching them. Try to make this a good movement, give them a good stretch, bend them underneath the body and stretch them again. You realize this class is a little bit more on a higher speed, but we really need to warm up our muscle groups. So stretch your left leg and your right arm and then bend it again underneath the body. Stretch it and bend it. Good. Same thing on the other side. So right leg is up, left arm is up. Stretch it and bend it underneath the body. Bring them together and stretch them again. Really focus on your belly muscles, on your back muscles. They need to be working, they need to be warm up. 2 more times here. Stretch them. And then with the next inhale, step back into your first down dog. Here you feel free to just bend and stretch your knees a few times to get them warmed up, because our hamstrings are probably not that awakened yet. With the next inhale, look forward and come into your plank pose. With the exhale, chaturanga down on your yoga mat. With the inhale, upward facing dog. And with the exhale, step back into your down dog. It's just a classic vinyasa, but it really warms up our body. With the next inhale, come forward into your plank pose. Stay here. Wrists, elbows and shoulders are in one line. Stay here for one more breathing. Hold it if you can. Feel free to put your knees on the mat if you feel it's too much for you. One more breathing. Before you slowly start bending your elbows and come down into chaturanga. Go as slowly as you can. And then with the next inhale, upward facing dog, hips up, pulling to the mat. And with the next breathing, come back into your down dog. With the next inhale, shift forwards, plank pose. From here, put both forearms on the ground. Your hips are high now, but you should feel that you put more pressure on your shoulders now. Try to bring your hips lower to the mat. Maybe you have to move away with your forearms or your feet, doesn't matter. It's just a different kind of plank variation. Hold whatever you have here. Maybe you want to connect your hands to have more stability. Belly muscles are engaged, core muscles are working. Hold it here, you can do it. And then with the next exhale, just drop your knees on the mat. Come back into your child's pose. Well done. You're doing a great job. Get back to some good old breathing here. And then with the next inhale, we just continue our class. We really want to get our muscles warmed up here. Come forward into your tabletop position again before you step back into your downward facing dog. Stretch your legs, stretch your shoulders. And with the next inhale, bring your right leg forward between your hands. Low lunge position. From the low lunge, you just start putting your left hand on the floor, your right upwards as a twisted lunge here. Look to the ceiling, away from the right hand. Try to keep your hips high. Strengthen your left leg. Your right leg is bended. Well done. One more breathing here before you drop your right hand on the floor again on the inside of the right foot. So we come to meet in lizard pose. Stay here in your regular lizard. Or if you feel like you want to go further, then drop your forearms on your yoga mat. You can put the left one first and try if you want. You can see if you want the right one as well, or if this is too much. Choose whatever is your variation. Important is keep the left leg stretched out behind you. Really feeling the power there. With the next inhale, put the hands again on the mat if you had the forearms down. Step your left leg to the front and we meet in Malasana. Wriggle your knees outwards, give them a good push with your arms. Hips is going down to the yoga mat but not sitting back. Gaze is looking forward, hands are connected in front of the heart. With the next inhale, bring the hands down onto your yoga mat. Lift yourself up into your ragdoll fold. Have your knees banded, that's fine. Just try to wake up your hamstrings a little bit. Have your head dangling free. With the next inhale, lift yourself up tall, hands above your head. And with the exhale, bring your hands down, come to meet in a regular forward fold. Try to push your hips towards the ceiling. Bring your hands on the mat or on your shins, whatever you want to try. With the next inhale, come to your halfway lift. Before you step back with your right and your left leg into your downward facing dog. From here, start bending your knees a few times. Before you step forward with the left leg. Low lunge on the other side. As always, we do both sides. So with the next inhale, bring your right hand on the ground. Your left hand is lifted up towards the ceiling. We have a twist here. Turn yourself open. Look to the left hand, to your fingertips. See if you can stretch yourself. Lift your hips up high. One more breathing here. And with the next inhale, bring your left hand to the ground on the inner part of the left foot. Maybe you want to put your left feet a little bit more on the outside. We want to meet in lizard. And same as on the other side, try what variation is yours today. Maybe you try putting one forearm on the yoga mat. Maybe you feel like, okay, I go for it today. I put two forearms on the ground. Remember to keep a steady breathing, even though it's a massive stretch. With the next inhale, lift yourself up again, drop your right knee, your right foot, and then step back into child's pose. Give your back a good stretch here, doing the counter pose. Fold your hands and make a little pillow with them. Put your forehead on the pillow. Remember to keep a steady breathing because we're nearly there for a headstand and we want to get some energy first. So with the next inhale, we're starting our headstand journey. If you don't want to try a headstand, just feel free to do a vinyasa or try some lizards again. It's about 2 minutes, not that long. If you want to try a headstand, you have different options now. Either way, you grab your elbows, put them on the mat, and then bring your hands together, making a little hole with them, and then putting your head between it. Or you make it a tripod headstand, putting both hands on the yoga mat, and your head is the third point. Whatever is yours today, try to find some balance. If you do that tripod headstand as I did, feel free to just put your knees on your arms first and then start lifting up by engaging your core. Really, belly muscles, back muscles are working, putting energy up to get your legs lifted. If you're comfortable in headstand, feel free to just try different variations. Maybe you want to try your bow and arrow or something like this. Always feel free to do that. Always remember to really work on the energy, to really engage your core muscles, to lift yourself up and not pushing over so you won't fall. If you're just at the beginning of your headstand journey, I just show you another option. You maybe want to put one leg in, having the other one on the tippy toes on the ground, and then pulling the next one in. To just give yourself a feeling of how you should shift the balance forward and the weight forward. Whatever variation is yours, give yourself 2 or 3 variations. And when you're done, just sit back comfortable. Start to sit on your feet. Your head is going forward onto your yoga mat. Hands are connected behind your back. And then stretched out. Really releasing the tension. Headstand is quite a thing, so it's not something that comes for instance. We just need to practice it. Come now into your regular child's pose. Grab your feet. Give yourself some time to rest. With the next inhale, bring your forearms to the mat. And let them walk away. And try to twist your head open to the left side. So you're leaning sideways with your head. And you can have both legs, both arms straight. I just put my left one back so you can see my head. What do we want to do? We want to release the tension in the neck that comes with the headstand. With the next inhale, just switch sides. So rest your head on your left arm, like you would do if you're sleeping. Really releasing tension. With the next inhale, sit yourself up and then come to lay on your back on the yoga mat. Pull your knees in, give them a hug. Grab your feet from the outside. The elbows are on the inside of the legs. We're meeting in happy baby pose. Happy baby pose is great to put your lower spine on the yoga mat to release the tension in the back. On the next exhale, start stretching the legs out in front of you. Hands are beside the body. You've done it. You're here in your Shavasana. It's your time to relax. Feel the release of the tension with every exhale. With the next inhale, start sitting up again if you want. If you want to stay in your Shavasana, that's nice as well. In the other way, just bring your hands up above your head with the next inhale. Close them in front of your heart with the exhale. Namaste. Thanks for practicing with me today. I hope you found your headstand or a way to it. See you tomorrow. Bye.